question that without actual division we have to prove that this polynomial 2x4 plus 3x square 3x cube minus 12x square minus 7x plus 6 is exactly divisible by x square plus x minus 6. So for that we will assume px as 2x4 plus 3x cube minus 12x square minus 7x plus 6, and we will assume gx as x square plus x minus 6. This we have to show that this gx is completely dividing px, but we cannot divide it. So for that what shall we do? We will factorize gx. By middle term splitting this 6, how can we get 1? By 3x minus 2x. 3 into 2 is 6 and 3 minus 2 is also 1. So from these two we will take out x plus 3. From these two minus 2, x plus 3. So it is factorized as x plus 3 and x minus 2. We have to show this gx is completely dividing px. So what we can write? Px is divisible by gx only if x plus 3 and x minus 2 divides px. This x plus 3 and x minus 2, if they are become the factor of px, clearly this gx will completely dividing px, and when this x plus 3 and x minus 2 will be the factor of px. We have studied in factor theorem that x minus a is a factor of px if p of a is 0. Similarly, this x plus 3 is factor of px if, what we can write? Just check what is written at the place of a. It is minus 3, so p of minus 3 will be 0. And similarly, x minus 2 is a factor of px if p of, at the place of a, 2 is written. So p of 2 is 0. Now we will check p of minus 3 and p of 2. Now let us calculate p of minus 3. So for that, at the place of x we will put minus 3. Minus 3 to the power 4, 3 minus 3 cube minus 12 minus 3 square, 7 minus 3 plus 6. Calculate 2. Minus 3 to the power 4 is 81 plus 3 minus 3 ka cube, 8 will be equal to minus 27. Minus 12 minus 3 square is 9, minus minus plus 21 plus 6. Let us calculate. It is coming 162 minus 50. Sorry, it will be 81 minus 108 plus 21 plus 6. When all these three will be added, you will get 189, and when these two will be added, you will get 189. When these two are subtracted, you are getting 0. So p of minus 3 is coming 0. This implies x plus 3 is a factor of px. Similarly, let us calculate p of 2. For that, 2 to the power 4 plus 3, 2 cube, 12, 2 square minus 7, 2 plus 6. 2 to the power 4 is 16, 16 multiplied by 2, 32, plus 2 cube is 8, 8 multiplied by 3, 24, minus 2 square is 4, 4 multiplied by 12 is 48, minus 14 plus 6. When these three will be added, you will get 62, minus when these two will be added, again you are getting 62, this is subtracted, you are getting 0. So this implies x minus 2 is also factor of px. Since x plus 3 and x minus 2 both are factors of px, so this implies the product of these two, x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 2, that is this polynomial x square plus x minus 6, that is gx completely divides px. So we'll discuss one more question, that if ax cube plus bx square minus 5x plus 2 has x plus 2 as a factor and it leaves out remainder 12 when divided by x minus 2, then we have to find the values of a and b. So for that, first we will assume px as ax cube plus bx square minus 5x plus 2, and this x plus 2 we will assume as gx, x plus 2. In remainder theorem we studied that if x plus a is a factor of px, then p of a will be 0. So if x plus 2 is a factor of px, what will be 0? P of minus 2 must be 0. So let us calculate p of minus 2. At the place of x we will put minus 2. So minus 2 cube plus b minus 2 square minus 5 minus 2 plus 2. It must be 0. Let us calculate. Minus 2 cube is minus 8. Minus 8 multiplied by a minus 8a. Minus 2 square is 4. 4 multiplied by b 4b. Minus 5 multiplied by minus 2 plus 10 plus 2 equal to 0. So we have minus 8a plus 4b plus 12 equal to 0, or minus 8a plus 4b is equal to minus 12. You can see each term in left hand side and right hand side all are divisible by 12. So let us divide each term by 4. So we will have minus 2a plus b is equal to minus 3. So we are getting an equation minus 2a plus b is equal to minus 3. So b is equal to minus 3 plus 2a. Here b is expressed in terms of a. Now you read another line, that when px is divided by, it leaves a remainder 12 when divided by x minus 2. So this time we will assume this x minus 2 as f of x minus 2. When the polynomial px is divided by x minus 2, it leaves remainder 12. So p of 2 must be 12. Let us calculate p of 2. It is a 2 cube plus b 2 square minus 5 2 plus 2 equal to 0. Let us calculate. It is 8a plus 4b minus 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. So we have 8a plus 4b minus 8 is equal to 12. So 8a plus 4b is equal to 12 plus 8. So 8a plus 4b is equal to 20. Let us divide both sides by 4. So you have 8a by 4 will be 2a plus 4b by 4 is b is equal to 5. Now at the place of b we will put the value which we have calculated in the previous equation, minus 3 plus 2a. When you will put this value of b, which is in terms of a, in this equation, you will have 2a minus 3 plus 2a is equal to 5. So 2a plus 2a will be 4a. This minus 3 will shift that side. We will have 5 plus 3. So 4a is equal to 8, or a is equal to 2. When a is equal to 2, you will put in this equation, you will have minus 3 plus 2 into 2, which is 4. 4 minus 3 will be 1. So this implies b will be 1. So this way we can calculate the value of a and b. Students, you will make exercise 2.4 of NCERT book. Question number 5, which I have left. 2 questions I discussed. Remaining 2 you will do. An exercise 2D of R.S. Agrawal book. Try to complete it. Try to do the examples given in R.S. Agrawal book as well. Thank you.